Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of the Mystical Ninja, aka Ganbare Goemon for the Super NES. In the last episode, we went through a festival, and we had to save a cat from a lantern man. And now, we're getting our butt kicked by people throwing paper airplanes at us as we head to a amusement park. I don't like those enemies. You're supposed to get close to the first guy from the bottom of the bridge. Nope. And that way you can avoid the first guy's projectiles, and then you can take care of the other guys from there, but nope. I'm pretty much forced to brute force my way through it because apparently the game doesn't want me to get through that without getting hit once. So anyway, we might as well go ahead and go in here to refill our health. It's a fast food joint! And we can buy either teriyaki, a burger, or takeout. I'm gonna eat the burger. That's what happens if you go all the way to the far right as soon as you enter the amusement park. Also, all these enemies are dead simple. And these big guys in the clown suits, they lose their mass after 3 hits and go down after 3 hits. And if you follow the mass, you can get like a pickup from them, which is cool. And I'm definitely going to need that so I can get the 1-up again. And down here is the lottery house. Same as it was in the Warlock Zone 2. Also, you get away from me. And I believe one of these houses is the general store. It's not this one, though. The one on the far left lets us keep a diary, which is what we're going to do. I might as well go ahead and show off the password. Same as it was, again, in Warlock Zone 2, where we were on the island with the festival. And once again, we can get a password, which is always going to be different depending on what you have. And well, here's the one for me. Don't really know what else to say at this point other than it's the password place, just like from last time. Go here so you can kind of keep track of what's going on in your game. Alright. This area, what's in it? Welcome. Do you enjoy quizzes? One play, $100. Do you want to play? Yes, I do. Good luck. And from here, you answer questions based on things in the game. And if you win, you get $300. Welcome to the quiz house. My name is Shimopi of Quizmaster. Okay. Question number 1. I may not be able to read the whole question because the computer might buzz in and just guess a random answer before the whole question can even show up. How many arms? Well, I'm guessing that was for the ghost. How many arms did the ghost boss have? It's 2. What was the boss's true identity in Zone 1? It was Kurobe. Next question. And I'm using the control pad and the B button to do all these, including to buzz in. What was the name of... Apparently it was Horo, and they didn't pick Horo. Next question. How many legs did the ghost woman have? And it was none. Also, 573 is a possible answer. 573 is basically a Konami thing. Next question. What foe surrounded the... Well, it was the fireball. I guess I'm never going to see the rest of that question. Next question. How many legs did the lantern... I tried to buzz in. How dare you? This is a good way to make money, but it's a pain in the butt just because of this. What was the boss... It was, what was the boss's weapon in Zone 1? It was the dish. How many legs did the ghost woman have? None. Like, I'm really going to see a boss here with 573 legs. Congratulations, your reward is $300. And we are now $300 richer. Cool. Thank you. Come back again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to keep finding enemies for what I want. And what is in here? It's the game center. I guess I might as well play this. Now this time around, you could play Tear the Walls Down, but you can also play Gradius. It's just the first level of Gradius. I have no idea if I'm going to beat this. I don't expect to get anything for beating it. I'm going to play it anyway. Who will play? Obviously me. Push start key to start. I like how they say push start key. Only Konami ever said start key. And from here you move around the control pad. Y lets you shoot. Pick these things up. Use the B button to select the power-up that you want at the bottom. I'm going to get the laser and 1 speed up. And I also want to get an option as well. I should get a missile. I don't know why I didn't get a missile. I should have gotten a missile. But I'll get an option. Also, make sure you don't run into stuff. Please. Like ceilings and floors and stuff. Because you only have 1 life in this minigame, and if you lose it, it's all over. And that got me nothing. Apparently. And now for this part. I have... Oh. Thinking a little further ahead, but I'm definitely thinking of the volcanoes. Still trying to get through this. And there's another chance to get an option, which I will definitely take. There's a little laser shooter. And there is the volcanoes. I have no idea what to do here. Other than to survive. And get hit by a rock from above because I couldn't see it coming. Oh well. But I believe if you do make it past that point, you do get to face that one boss where you had to shoot the shields down in order to get to the core, and then you destroy the boss just by shooting at the core, and then if you can beat that, then you'll beat this. I have no idea if you get anything for this or not. I might as well just go ahead and get my things that I want to get the hard way, as you can see. And by going in here, you'll just talk to a random guy who lives here. How about joining the Otaku army? You can have fun while making lots of money. Nope. No. You stop that. And all the way to the far right is a place that I do want to go to, because that's where I'll be able to get all my cool stuff. We have everything you need. Here we especially do. I want to get my straw sandals back and get my movement back. And for $50, you can get 100 seconds back on time. Why would you want to do this? So you can farm on money. That's why you'd want to do it. So if you get hit and you lose your sandals, come back here, go all the way to the second part of the park, and you can just go back and get your straw sandals. It also does not hurt, rather, to beat up as many enemies as possible to get all the cash that you can. Also, you only use your jutsu up to 10 times. You can't go past 10 on POW, which I find really interesting. Also, this area right here, These things are just for show. They're supposed to be those little things you just stand behind for, like, have a funny picture taken of you. But there's nobody to take the picture. And you can just keep off-screen these things just to respawn the enemies that show up here and just get more things. I'll go ahead and take the Lucky Cat and go in here. In here is the casino. It's the dice game. We've seen this already. I'm not showing it off a second time. And in here is the game center. The minigame thing. And I might as well go ahead and play paint. I thought maybe there'd be like different games, but nope. And we know what the rules are here. It's Snake. And if we know what we're doing, we can make our money back and then maybe a little bit more. Not exactly the way that I wanted to make the money back, but I'll take what I can get. Oh boy. Well, I tried. And I got $201. Cool. Lasted a little bit longer. I'm glad I tried that. How did you do? Did you make a lot of money? Try again sometime. Oh, I made some money. And what is in here? Another resident. The Otafu army base is in the center of Yamato. I'll have to keep that in mind, thank you. Now, the next two places, which are going to be the last places we go to, are the games. Or more games, rather. Welcome. This is the concentration game. One play is $100. Do you want to play? Absolutely, just so I can show this off. Good luck. So you're matching cards. You only allowed 2 misses. And computer's going first because I pressed B and that's what happened. And you're matching cards. The more matches you make, the more money you make. Pay attention to what's going on. Remember where cards are. Take advantage of the computer's mistakes. And I have no idea what's on the rest. But I got 1 match as opposed to the computer's 0. And I got $20. Do you have an Omitsu card? Believe it or not, I do. The woman in the kimono is the Omitsu card. And if I have that, I get $200. I'll turn over a special card. And it's not that other blue-haired woman. If you get the special card, I believe you get more money off of that. I think you get another, maybe like an extra $100 or something. I can't remember off the top of my head. But hey, I got $220. So that was nice. Thank you. Come back again. And by going over here, we did this in Bing Bing Bingo not too long ago. It's the ponies. It's the derby, if you will. Welcome to the racetrack. We get to bet on horses. And we might as well go ahead and try a race. So, you look in your corner of the screen. In my case, this is the lower left. And we bet on which 2 horses we want to have win. And if those 2 end up taking the top 2 spots in the race, we get how much we bet times whatever is at the top half of the screen. So let's say I bet on 4-5. And I press A 5 times to bet $50. If 4 and 5 are the top two, if they place first and second, I will earn, in this case, 15 times what I bet. So if I bet $50 on it, I get $750 back. I believe that's how it works. I'll go ahead and just bet $30. And then we can press start key to begin. Or start button. And from here we have no control over what happens. So you need to watch the horses carefully. And 1 and 3. I got nothing. And had I bet on 1 and 3, I probably wouldn't have earned that much money. If you know what you're doing, you can make a lot of money off of this, though I wouldn't really bet on it. Pun not intended. I'd much rather just farm off enemies, just keep beating enemies up and just keep getting what I need that way. And if we go any further north, we'll leave the amusement park and we'll go to the last section of the game. Not the last section of the game, the last section of the level. We just cross another bridge, we just fight a bunch of enemies on the way there. And then once we go all the way north, we will leave the amusement park and we will head to the 4th stage of the game. I don't want to do that because I want to get a ton of money in this area. And I want to make sure that I get as much money as I can, so that way I don't really have to farm for money ever again. It's pretty easy to do. All you have to do is just stay in the second part of this level, the one with the tents that all have the Konami logo on them. Go all the way to right and buy the time, buy the hourglasses to buy more time with the time that you've gotten off the enemies. And from here you can just keep going back and forth. Do your best not to get hit. Keep grabbing coins. Keep grabbing lucky cats for extra money. If you have the ranged weapon, that happens to be the best one you can get. And just buy more time in the general store at the far right. Just keep going back and forth through here. Keep getting what you need. And it shouldn't take you long to get a lot of money. It's like the Lone Ranger all over again. The last Konami game that I played before I played this one. And of course, if you need scrolls for your jutsu for later levels, you can get them off the enemies here too. So, I've shown off everything that there is. And while you can have a little bit of fun playing the quiz game over and over, playing the lottery over and over, playing the ponies over and over, and you can spend like all day in this level and just get all the money you want, I prefer getting it the old-fashioned way and just beating up enemies in order to do it. It's not the most glamorous. It's gonna get boring and tedious and monotonous and annoying and all that. But at least I know I'm gonna make that money. I mean, look at me. I'm at 4,000 already. Just doing this. Just look at that. Just enemies just moving around, doing nothing to attack me whatsoever. This is probably the easiest stage in the entire game. And one that you should definitely take the time to just spend time in, buy the clocks at the general store, and just keep farming money. That's it, really. That's all you really need to do. And while I could leave the island, I don't want to do that just yet. Because I want to take the time to grind for money. And that's what I'm going to do. So, I'm about ready to hit the 20-minute limit that I usually place on myself for these videos. And when I come back for the next video, I'm going to have a ton of money. More than enough to get me through the game. And all I'll really have to do is just worry about getting through the stages. Don't have to worry about buying anything. I'll have the money to do things that require money. And the rest of the game will be overall just a little bit easier. So join me then, why don't you? Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!